Hello, how are you doing? I am dressed like it is winter because I went for a run this morning, it poured with rain, and I'm cold. So it's not quite a onesie, it's a long, massive hoodie, so that's what we're going with. While I'm catching up, I'm trying to look up what the actual music is playing with the intro. I remember I got it from some site that had royalty-free music. And it was a while ago, and I have a bad memory. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I know I have got it somewhere. I mean, obviously I have the file. The file doesn't have a name. So that's useful. Okay. Anyway, hey everyone, how are you doing? Hey Metal Hammer, hey Cloaca, hey Luminary, hey Aurora. Minor, how are you doing? How are you all doing? Well, yeah, actually, it is winter for some of you. Yeah, it's meant to be summer here. It's a weird summer at the moment. It kind of goes all or nothing. It's either 30 centigrade or it's wet and windy and cold. There is no in between, so you have no chance to acclimatise to any of it, and you don't know what's coming. To me, this is just Hallie's Hallie's ring entrance. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah. We might change. I kind of would prefer something more cozy, but I kind of like it. It's got a nice bit of energy to it, so we might stick with that. I honestly don't know. Hey, Jezza, how are you doing? Luminary, thank you for 20 watch streak. That's a big watch streak. The weather is annoying as hell lately. It really is. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, to be that person. I went for a run Wednesday. It was beautifully sunny. I took pictures of a sea and it looked wonderful, and it was all, hey, June. And then yesterday I went for a walk, roughly the same kind of location. Sideways rain, wind and sand all in my face. And today, again, I'm a run. I don't know what to expect from it. Yeah, and stuff like this weekend is meant to be dry, so I need to catch up on gardening while it is dry, because the garden still grows. But anyway, I'm not going to be around long enough to backseat you tonight, unfortunately, but I hope you love the portaling. No worries. Have a good vacation, Zest. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you, Luminary. I'm hoping to. I'm not a big puzzle fan, so I'm going to say this now. I will admit, if I absolutely hate Portal, I appreciate loads of people will hate me if I hate Portal, but if I do, that might be it. Because ultimately, I want to play games you don't enjoy. But I'm hoping I will like it. I mean, ultimately, once upon a time, I couldn't get on with Stardew Valley, and I streamed it, and then here we are, 120 hours later, and ongoing. So we'll see what happens. Jezza, I'm just waiting to get my taps replaced. Oh, I've sent them a picture of my bath panel and taps. Hopefully this will fix my upstairs hot water problem. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, make sure they do a good job of replacing the taps. Because without adding horror stories to your brain right this second, a while back, I hired a bad plumber and they managed to break the sink while trying to replace the taps. I'm not saying, I think from what I can gather, that was quite an exceptional circumstance of really bad plumber, but your plumber's a kind of friend of a relative or something from what I remember, so hopefully that is good. Yeah, you will be fine. My plumber sucks. Well, my old plumber sucks. Is it me or is Hallie dropping frames? Let's... OBS, what? No, OBS is showing 0.0% frames dropped. I think sadly it might be you, Miner. I'm sorry. Hope you still play Sonic someday. Oh, definitely. Sonic, whatever happens with Portal, Sonic is going to be the next game. I want to play some Sonic. Nah, no ROM hacks. I want to just play standard, good old-fashioned Sonic. But thank you for the suggestion. Your opinion is your own. It's what makes you unique and hated. Yeah, I will judge you personally. Yeah, that's valid too. Oh, Rory, you have to build up your streaks again. Thank you for your persistence. Twitch sucks. Yeah, for me, as a story with why Sonic was even on... Why have I got a notification? For why Sonic was even on Words on the poll list, I have never actually finished one of the mainstream Sonic games. I played a couple of offshoots, finished a couple of offshoots. But in terms of kind of the core 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles, no, never completed one. So I'd like to do that first before I kind of move on to kind of anything too fancy. Because I'm not very good at platformers. I grew up with platformers. I was not good at platformers. Friend of my girlfriend's dad. Both of them are plumbers. I think we're in good hands due to his relationship with my girlfriend's dad. We were able to dodge a £40 call-out fee, and we just have to pay for the parts, not the labour. Oh, that's... Yeah, you will be fine, Jez. Like I said, I could say a lot of stories about the old plumbers. I won't, because we hear enough about my house woes. But yeah, you're in good hands. You will be fine. When I was little, I made up my own lyrics to Sonic music. Oh, I love that, Aurora. I love that. Sonic 2 and 3 are widely regarded as a golden... Oh yeah, I played them. I just never completed them. So I know all the wonders of the Sonic games. I've just never completed them. So, no worries, Clark. Yeah, do not pay the phone tax or the app tax. Don't do it. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How have your weeks been? It's been an okay week for me. I mean, I finished up my last work project Wednesday, so it's been kind of weird since. Well, actually, it hasn't. It's just been busy. But it's kind of a weird kind of thing to be a bit, oh, now I don't have any work coming in, and it is both good and bad and odd. But alongside that, then yesterday was super busy. I had a gym in the morning. Just realised, have I still got sound? Has my headphones have the knack of sometimes cutting out if there is no sound? Can I still? Nope, that's okay. It's working. I've hurt myself. Yeah. Yeah. Yesterday I had the gym. Then I had a 20-minute break, and I took my mum for a hospital appointment. She had a biopsy, so she had to kind of have a bit of a chunk of skin taken out of her hand. And now she can't use her hand for at least a week because she's got stitches in it. So Thursday was kind of busy up until about 3 or 4 p.m. And then, to be blunt, I fell asleep for about a while. Pretty much the whole afternoon. Which was both good and kind of a waste of time. Kind of. I needed it. So it's been a tiring time. Haven't really settled into the, I have no income because I've still been busy. There's only been like one full day. But yeah, how has everyone else's week been? And what have you got planned for the weekend? Have you got anything good planned for the weekend? To me, it still feels a little bit weird that here I am streaming on a Friday. I'm hoping going forward, Friday will work well as a good extra slot. I honestly don't know because, I kind of see it as a different game, different time slot. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it would be good to. We'll probably be streaming till it's about 10:14 a.m. here. So I'm going to be streaming till at least about 1. And we'll see how it goes. I need to run some errands in the afternoon. So some Fridays will run longer. No worries, Claraka. See you soon. Good to see you for a little bit. Yeah, I've got to run some errands, so we'll be running to about 1, 2 at the latest, probably. But yeah, let's see how Portal goes. I honestly do not know what to expect. Again, as I keep saying, I'm not a huge puzzle fan. They, oddly in life, with other puzzles, I like them. Game puzzles, I don't know. It depends how they go. I get kind of a bit frustrated. So we shall see how this one goes. Off stream, I think it means ta-ta for now. In my mind, it is always ta-ta for now. Yeah, what was I saying? I did try playing off-stream Blueprints, and I hated it so much. I hate it really. Just no, it was not for me. Toot for now. Oh, okay. For me, it's ta-ta. It's something for now. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I remember a while back, and this is probably for the OGs that were around when I used to stream in UK evenings, I played Silent Hill 2, which has a certain amount of puzzles in it. And that was a good experience. All I remember really is Crafton at one point saying, oh, you're overcomplicating it. The puzzles aren't that complicated. So maybe that will pay off for Paul. I don't know. Tut for now. Yeah. I just might, it could be toot for now. MF means either my friend or motherfucker can text. There. I'll go friend. But yeah, how about we see what happens? Because like I said, I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous about the new time slot. How it all goes, really. Should be transferring over nicely. There we are. I made sure I set it all up for visuals and things, and was kind of actually, purely to be nerdy about it, I was kind of surprised because it's an old game, right? So it's got all the settings recommended for your system, and it came up with high for texture details, not very high, and I was a bit, excuse me? So I just stuck everything on high. I completely ignored the game and went, no, I know my PC best. So we'll see how that goes. So let's dive into Test Chamber 00. Where's the more? Oh, so they're all the different levels. Okay. And as mentioned a few times, no backseating, please. I know it is a game that so many people have played a huge amount, and those who have tend to be super excited. But yeah, I want to go in as cold as I can, because I truly don't know what to expect. I do that when games are insulting us, but yeah, I was a bit, hey, this PC is like a year and a bit old and high end. No. Reminds me of when my girlfriend did murder mystery acting. Dinner groups, cool. She noticed a lot of people who were retired coppers would overcomplicate things in finding the murderer. Yeah, I can imagine.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from...
Uh-oh.
Stand back.
How is the sound, everyone? Sound good?
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, I'm just going to see if there are subtitles. I like subtitles in my game. There are captions. Cool. Okay. But yeah, is the sound all good? Silence for audio. No, that's what we need. Get rid of the silence for audio. No, we want it still running in the background. Perfect. Cool. That's good. I'm spoonless. No worries, Aurora. I kind of know what you mean. Because yesterday, because I slept for I think I honestly slept for nearly 3 hours. And then I still went to bed a couple of hours later and slept perfectly fine. I think I might be a bit too. I've never played Portal, parts of Portal myself either. It's just something that's never really appealed to me. I loved Left 4 Dead, but yeah, the engine is great. I also loved Left 4 Dead. Hey, it's me! Okay. I went down to get tea and it was horribly raining and now it's sunny. Yeah, but that appears to be the summer at the moment, doesn't it, Aurora? It's a weird one. It's still pretty awful here. It's weird how only a couple of days it was real. Oh, well, okay. These are puzzles I'm used to in other games. Cool. You keep giving me puzzles I have seen before.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube.
So basically if I pick up a cube it's going to vanish through here. Okay. I feel kind of bad by saying, oh, I've seen this puzzle before, because potentially I might have seen this puzzle after Portal. I don't know. It's pretty old, isn't it? Yeah, when you see slugs out during the day, yeah, it's just... I don't want a heat wave, but I would like it to stop raining. Aperture laboratories, okay. Is there a button or... Oh, you're going to do it automatically. I get you. I'm waiting on a 1 terabyte... Hold on, I should have swallowed better there. On a 1 terabyte SD card to arrive for my Mister. I thought 256 gig would be enough, but after putting on Mega Drive, Super Nintendo and PS1 titles along with all the system updates, it's been eaten up pretty quickly, so I'm hoping this 1 terabyte will be enough. Yeah, always go bigger with storage. I say that as somebody, with this PC, I bought it November 2024, so a year and a half ago, and I went with 2 terabytes of storage and thought that was loads. It was not. And also now storage prices are insane, and now I'm thinking, I made a mistake there.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt aperture science heavy duty super colliding super button.
Okay. On the plus side, when I bought my PC, I did deliberately buy 64 gig of RAM without ever needing 64 gig of RAM, and I'm pleased I made that decision. Given prices. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Timing, all is timing.
Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
Oh. Where am I going? Okay, that way. Is there a sprint button? No, there's a crouch button. So far, so simple. Now we have a 2 terabyte M2 and a 2 terabyte SSD. Yes, it's still not enough. Yeah. I was kind of, I mean, I have no money, but I was looking up the prices of M2s and M4. No, I'm gonna...
Well,
I don't need loads of games installed.
A noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grill, which
Excuse
may,
me?
in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Did she just say my teeth are going to get ruined by doing this? Oh, hey, camera. Ooh, on a box. Wait, what? Oh. Hey, camera, how you doing? I'm Hallie. I'm new here. If you could... I think you just had a door open, so if you well, I suppose to use the correct term, a portal. Thank you. Okay, so we're dropping down. I like that I'm following what's going on here, and yet I also... Oh, there's a lot of options here. Oh, wait. I see. Okay. Oh, hey, it's me! Hey, me!
Very good.
Oh!
You are
Didn't
now
realise I
in
could pick that up.
possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Probably shouldn't do that. That looks... Yeah, we'll just... Yeah. It just makes me... Yeah. I'm there going, what about if we lick it? She didn't say we couldn't lick it. Oh. Okay.
Please proceed to the chamber lock.
Haha,
Mind
gotcha.
the gap.
I do feel a tiny bit bad about camera. Okay. There we go. Oh, this game's easy. I know it won't actually be this easy in the end.
Well done. Remember, the Aperture Science Bring Your Daughter to Work Day is the perfect time to have her tested.
Wait, tested for what? What are we testing her for? So far, so not as stressful as I thought it'd be. Nope, little loading screen.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Okay, so it's 4 out of 19, but yeah, so far so good. Thank you, Aurora.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not
I feel like
destroy vital testing apparatus.
I feel like a monster for doing that, but also there's something kind of satisfying about that. Okay, so we need a cube. Oh, hey. Ah, did we need it to fall in? Hold on. Up. Ooh. Oh. Wait, where did it... Oh. There we go.
Once again,
I bet there was a
excellent work.
really cool way
As
of doing
part
that
our
where...
required test protocol, we will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good
Not on my
luck.
own. Yeah, I bet there was a really cool way where you could set it up so it'd fall through and then we'll go straight through to the button. But we're not cool. But we are going to
For
keep
your
doing
own
bad things.
safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
It's really tempting though. Okay, so we're not going to get any assistance. But that's okay. I mean, the assistance was pretty limited. There you go. That's one. Where's the other one? Down there somewhere? Yep. Hello. Oh. There we go. We don't need no assistance. We will definitely need assistance at some point, but not yet.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2...
What is enhancing the... Is enhancing the truth a kind of polite way of saying lie? Oh, oh hello. Hey! We got this. So, chat, what are you playing at the moment? You're playing anything good? Off stream, I'm hoping to play a lot of Megabonk. I want to return to my Megabonk era.
Safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals. The Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization.
Oh, shall we
Please
jump
be
into it?
careful.
We gotta do it. We gotta find out what happens. Yeah, we were vaporized. Yeah, okay.
While safety is one of many Enrichment Center goals,
Just told me that.
the Aperture Science high-energy
I ignored
pellet
you,
seen to the left
but you
of
did
the
just tell me
chamber
that.
can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful. Unbelievable. You
Subject name here.
must be the pride of.
Subject hometown here.
Good job. Still Minecraft, trying to remodel my house. Ooh, what is your vision, Aurora? I haven't actually played any Minecraft since Monday's stream. To be honest, I haven't really played a huge amount of anything since Monday's stream. But I'm hoping... Yeah, I think there'll be more time soon.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate the high-energy pellet and have therefore been disabled for your safety.
Okay,
Good.
these are...
Now
Yep.
use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
The what now? Scaffold. Do I... Does that work? Oh wait, no, that did not work. Hold on, that is scaffold. This might actually be the first one I have to think about. Do I need to get onto there? Oh, that will work. There we go. Hey Lou, how are you doing? How are you healing? You're safely back home now, aren't you? But yeah, this weekend I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, more Stardew. Got a few things to do on the Sunday. Hoping to actually relax and play some games. I do have a bit of a to-do list.
Added a consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
Oh. Okay. Today is a tough day. Oh, I'm sorry, Lou. I hate that with surgery where it never feels as binary as it should be, where it really sucks when you think, yeah, it's going okay, and then there's a bad day, and yeah. Is this a strategy? Is this a good strategy? No, but I can see what we're going for. Oh, what about we do that quickly so it goes through there, maybe? No. I assume at some point I'm going to be able to use both types of portal. That's going to be useful. Or maybe I need to move this instead. Am I overcomplicated? Oh, maybe I need to... Okay, so that's going that way. Is that gonna work? No. I mean, kind of. Depends what I was aiming for. Trying to work out how to move that. So, what about... Yeah, that was bad timing. Hey! There we go. I don't know what happens next. Okay, go through here. Hey, there we go. Okay, I wasn't too hard. If you get a later date, it's going to get tricky. I'm sure you're going to be able to use the create the orange portals as well as the blue ones.
Very
That's
impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
no, they want to kill me. I can feel it in my bones.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible.
Cool.
Make no attempt to solve it.
Okay, so we have a box. Oh, that's got one of those weird things that won't let the box go through then. So we position it. Oh, do we have to be able to somehow...
The Enrichment Center apologizes for this clearly broken test chamber.
Hey! Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Fantastic. You remain resolute and resourceful in an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
That's the story of my life, yes. Resolute. A lot of pessimism. Of late, I had my personal trainer. Actually, my personal trainer put a video up of me doing deadlifts yesterday. And was then very positive about how basically I don't give up. And I still take Ubers to get to sessions even if I haven't got a car. And basically, I'm good at pushing through. So, I get kind of... There you go. This game is made for me.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one.
Uh-oh.
Momentum.
Get rid of that
Objects may be
camera again.
vital to your success. Do not destroy testing apparatus.
Oh, that was easy. Sorry, camera. Off you go. It's nice to get the recognition. Yeah, it is. It's going really well. Yeah. I feel slightly like the teacher's pet at the moment. And I have to admit, I've kind of lent into it because I thought I've spent a lot of my life being a bit... Oh, yeah, nobody likes the teacher's pet, and then you're there going, I'm an adult that's paying for these sessions. If I want to be the best one, that's okay. Where does that lead? Let's find out.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
Sure. Yeah, so I've just been throwing myself in. And this week I've been to the gym twice. I've been for a run twice. Even in the rain today. Gonna do leg day probably Sunday, if not tomorrow. So it's a good routine at the moment. Okay, that portal has nowhere to go. That's a weird glowy tunnel. Oh! Hey? You're new. Okay, we're gonna do the... Oh! I got an idea of the momentum thingy. Side note, I suck at physics. Also falling.
Momentum, a function of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Okay. Another fall. Hey, that worked. But alarming, but it worked. I'd be missing my routine if I wasn't taking all my energy to do simple things. Yeah. I mean, in a way, that's kind of helpful, because that's your body telling you don't do stuff. So that's... For me, healing from anything, the frustrating part is the part when you start feeling a bit better, and you really want to do it, but your body can't do it. That is the part that kind of sends me insane, when it's very easy to overdo it.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing
I think you're lying.
environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
But yeah, right now, on the other hand, the downside is the bit where you just haven't got the energy to do life, really. And that must be horribly frustrating. I remember that with recovering from surgery. And yeah, it sucks. Okay. Oh, it changes. Cool. Hey, Evil Go! How are you doing? Okay, this is starting to get a little bit more complicated. Oh. Hey Trash, how are you doing? I need a second death. That's fine. Can you open that door? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna go up to that door by the looks of things. Oh, that moves. That's handy. Good, thank you. I have my oats, meds, onwards, etc. Good, I'm glad.
The device has been modified so that it can
I knew we'd be able to do two at some point.
As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in.
Subject hometown here.
Oh, that's nice. I can get up, put a washing on with a grabber, put it out, have a shower and small walks, and put ready meals in the oven. That's pretty good going, at least, Lou. I mean, obviously it's a far cry from what you can normally do, but at least you can kind of do the basics, yeah. Look after yourself, make sure you got food, that sort of thing. I hope you've got good, tasty ready meals. Okay. Okay, so we go back across there. Oh, timing. We got a timing thing going on. Okay. How do we do it that quickly? Or can we do it without the timing? Maybe the timing is just to open the doorway to put the portal. Yeah, Okay, I overthought that, but it was fine. It is very expensive. And hey, Jack the Avenger, how you doing? It's expensive as all the organs and generally my hometown's organ supply.
Get WTF, fling yourself. Fling into space.
Sure. We'll fling. I'm good. I played this game in my childhood. Nice. For me, this is my first time round, so I'm enjoying learning as I go along. It's a good experience. So far, I mean, it literally... Okay. This way. Yeah, we've been playing it under an hour so far, but we probably didn't get the momentum there, but we'll test it out. Nope, okay. But yeah, so far the first kind of 40 minutes, intriguing. I can feel it's teaching me stuff already, is kind of the thing. Did we do it? Well, kind of did it. Okay, I see. I don't really want to jump down unless I have to, but I may have to. Oh, it's not the first to have portals. It's certainly amongst the early games it did. Yeah. Yeah, I played games for about 35 years, I think. It's just Portal passed me by because I'm not a big puzzle game fan. And also, I was very into Counter-Strike at the time, so I didn't really play much else for quite a few years during that time. So, just testing my ground to see where. It's mostly here. Crucially, the front part. Yeah, I was just solidly into my Counter-Strike era. So we definitely need to go up there to get the block. I reckon. Need to use momentum again. Hey. Thank you, random computer. Tried to make a clip and it crashed my whole oh, that's not good, Aurora. I hope you're all set up again. We are moving, yeah. I enjoyed Counter-Strike during beta days. I was a very big player during Counter-Strike 1.5 and Counter-Strike 1.6. And 1.6 is the one that launched alongside Steam. So I've had a Steam account since the very first day of Steam, which makes me feel old, basically.
This next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
You're kind of mean, computer. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I played a little bit of Counter-Strike Source, but nowhere near as much. Kind of, I don't know. The moment had passed for me, because I played so much 1.6, and my clan members kind of bounced off of Source a bit. So I played it a little bit, but it was trying to learn the different physics slightly differently. But Most of my Half-Life time was replacing sounds in pack files so the scientists would say silly things. See, that's the thing, because I've never played Half-Life. Well, I played like 1 hour of Half-Life and 1 hour of Half-Life 2. But again, I only ever owned them just so I could play Counter-Strike. So there's kind of a whole era that has passed me by. Because when I was fully in my Counter-Strike era, I didn't really play much else. And then I got really into EverQuest. And again, didn't play much else. And basically, if you get really into an MMO or an online shooter, you save an absolute fortune on games for quite a long time. But you do miss out on a bunch of games. So, yeah. There's good and bad from it. Let's have a look. Do we need to somehow get these to go down? Erin Valo. Yeah, I like it so far. It's interesting. The bit I'm waiting to find out is if I get incredibly frustrated when I get really stuck. Which seems... that would check out for my personality quite well. But we'll see how it goes. How are you doing, Rimbella? I play both. Lore-wise, they take time and the same time. Take time and the same... Ah, okay. I have to admit, Half-Life, my mistake with Half-Life was, I played it... well, when I tried playing it for about an hour, I played it after playing Deus Ex, and I much preferred Deus Ex, and I couldn't really understand why everyone loved... Yep, that was deliberate. Loved Half-Life so much when Deus Ex was there. So I think I kind of played them in the wrong order. I reckon we're going to be propelling ourselves a little bit. Let's try this. Okay. Core idea is there. Yeah. Will you be playing Portal 2? If so, you should also get Portal Reload. It's an unofficial third game which adds time travel to mechanics and a whole new story and levels, but requires Portal 2 installed. I honestly don't know, Rimbella. I mean, if I really enjoy this, probably. But I don't know, because like I said, I'm not a huge puzzle game fan. So I don't know if I'm going to play this and go, that was nice. Anyway. Or play it and think, yes, I need all the Portal in my life. So I honestly don't know, really. First, yeah, that's the one, Jack. To be honest, I never really felt like after the first one they were ever quite as good as that one. It was, yeah, it felt like such a breath of fresh air for me. And I played, what was it called? Mankind 1? I can't remember what, I know Mankind was in the title. It was alright. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to do that. How should we get over here? Probably through the magic of propelling. Momentum seems to play a big role. Yeah, okay. Portal Prelude is also a good game, my favourite of the mods, but isn't that beginner friendly and like the others. Like I said, I'm going to see how it goes with this one. That's probably what I'm looking for. And yeah, decide from there really. Because it's kind of, there we go, out of my comfort zone. That was not what I meant to do. There we go. So, yeah, this is all kind of an experiment, really. Did I take the cube? Oh, we did. Cool. Okay, so one down. Yeah, oh, that wouldn't work. The feeling I would go too far. What about if I just go this way? I reckon I can make that work with a little bit more planning. Where's it going to immediately go? Do I need to get a second cube, or is that enough? Okay. Where do I get a second cube from? A drink and I think. Can't pick that up. So yeah, chat, how are your weeks going? You've been getting locked up in weird, timey-wimey, complicated stuff. I hope not. Let's have a look. Clear a bit. Reset the balance a tiny bit. I wonder if I have to go back that way. Hey, got myself stuck in a weird little loop. I like it. Oh yeah, maybe I need to move this if I can. No, that's going to use that locking the door. Okay, not that. Sanguru is here with anxiety. Think about it. Hey, Sanguru. Well done, Rimvello. Rimvello didn't do that. Rimvello is always there with a sonic drowning. How you doing, Sanguru? That's what you're missing out on, right? Yeah. Because I am confused rather than anxious, and now I'm anxious. Oh, I wonder. If I go back that way, I wonder if. I wonder if I could lift that, stick in a portal. Kind of. Oh, this is hurting my head. There you go. That was messy, but it worked. I've been up since 5 AM. I've had 6 coffee. Oh, how are you? How are you feeling? Because I'm worried the answer is probably... Oh, no. I think my head would explode with 5 coffees. Well, actually, no, I say that. Weirdly, I'd be asleep with 5 coffees. But I don't... I'd be asleep while my heart would be slowly dying is probably the correct way of putting it. No feel, only speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, we don't want too much momentum then. Yeah, I'm the weird one that coffee calms me. So I would probably just fall asleep. But my heart would have very strong opinions. Hey! Hey, we did it.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you. When the testing is over, you will be missed.
I'm bullying Excel. Good job. I hope you are defeating Excel and putting it in its place and telling it what's right and what's wrong. I hate Excel. I think everything I've ever learnt about Excel, I forget within about a month.
High-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
Okay. Is that a good thing? I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if I want to be an excellent test subject. Ooh, so there's some staircases. Okay, well, we were just going for a wander. Okay, we need to open that with a cube. Let's go follow the staircase. Filter and sort these 490,000 rows, you little punk. Do the data. Excel. A wonderful evil. That was not what I meant to do. I better. Ooh, different music. Okay, so we need to go up. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm starting to feel like a lot of these questions end in "we need momentum." Okay. Oop. No, we need better momentum than that. Okay. Try that. Yeah. Momentum is the answer to everything in this game. Until it becomes a different thing that's the answer to everything. So chat, feel free, tell me what you got planned for the weekend while my brain slowly feels taxed. Tomorrow we're going to be playing some more Stardew. We haven't actually, have we played any Stardew this week? We haven't played any Stardew in about a week. Which is a horrific crime against Stardew. Oh. So it's going to be good to go back to it. But after that, I'm hoping to have a bit of a relaxing weekend. Can't guarantee it, but hoping. Oh, you're going back. Oh, I remember this. Because there's that other little bit down. Oh. Yeah, I got a little bit too close to the fire. Fair enough. I'm going to annoy Guru this week. As a valid way to spend your weekend. How are you going to annoy Guru? What's your plan? Can we go back this way? Yeah, I think we can. Oh. Oh, that was such a lazy way to die. Sorry, Cube. My bad. Keep Rickroll. Oh, I like that. As a really innocent but evil way to send someone insane. Yeah, because we haven't got the other port, okay. Use our brains. Our teeny tiny brains. Okay, so we probably want to stick the blue portal just there. I'm going to wait till I get a bit closer so I get it aimed correctly. Also, see if he'll rearrange all my chests in Minecraft. Wasn't he going to do that for you last week? I'm sure I remember that coming up.
Very, very good.
Hey.
A complimentary victory lift has been activated in the main chamber.
We have our complimentary victory lift. Have you earned your complimentary victory lift today, chat? He sure was. Good point. Yeah, I thought he was. I had a vague memory of it.
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank
I like
you
cake.
for helping us help you help us all.
I don't know about grief counselling. Okay, but I like cake. Okay, it's going to be momentum again. I'm sensing a theme. Oh. Wait. Oh, that just took us back to where we were, I think? Oh no! Oh, okay. I don't fully know what I did there, but it worked. Kind of flung a lot. I got into a lift last week and thought it had broken down, and I had a small panic before I realised I never pressed the floor button. I'm glad it worked out, but yeah. Were you kind of... was your brain on other things?
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that's an easy thing to forget. And also, once the panic kicks in, yeah, the panic is real. Okay, what about if we do that? Oh, I see. We can't fight. Okay. Getting harder, chat. Much, much harder. Anything else here that we can learn?
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Sorry, I just needed to do that. Okay, so that's going to end up over there, which isn't really useful, but... The lift, I'm guessing, is going to come down once we power that. How do we power it? Oh! Is it as simple as... Huh? Hey! Hey, there we go. Turns out I'm not as stupid with puzzle games as I thought I was. So far. I mean, ultimately this is the first area. But honestly, I thought it was going to go a lot worse. Like, I thought I would be that person at 5 puzzles in would be looking like a total moron. Okay, so what do we get here? Okay. I sense momentum again. More momentum than that. Hold on.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
It's weird, she sounds surprised every time, and you think, I do it every time. Close. Okay. So we can't get across there. We need to get over that barrier. Yeah, I don't really know what I was trying with that, but... That feels important. That's the key thing. How about if I kind of jump? No. Okay, what does the guide say? Oh, okay, so it wants me to jump through a portal and then fall into another portal? So maybe as I'm falling? Oop, okay. This is the nice thing I like so far, at least. Experimentation doesn't really cost you anything. It costs you a little bit of time. Oop. That was not it. So it does encourage you to kind of figure out what you're doing. That's not going to be enough, I don't think. No. You gotta do nice little bouncy things. Okay, I don't think I've quite got the right idea. In the ballpark, but not really. Okay. I kind of want to fall out of one and have it all set up so it goes straight into another. Okay, maybe I need to drop a blue one there. Okay, so, okay, you can't do it there, but you can there. Okay. Experimenting is slowly working. Hey!
Gaming.
Now what? Okay, you're a terrifying lift that will kill me unless you move. Okay. You're a barrier. Good plan, Aurora. This is using way more of my brain than should ever happen on a Friday. Just saying that now. Yeah, I probably want to use momentum again to get places. I wonder if I have to do that weird double hop one again. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Measure, how are you doing? I'm not liking it. I'm not as baffled of it. I'm not as baffled by it as I thought I would be, because I am not a puzzle game person. It's, to be cocky, it's not so much that I don't have a brain for I get bored. That's usually what happens with puzzle games. I mean, as an example, I'm a person that I'll do like one of those silly IQ tests on the internet and I'll just get bored halfway through and I'll still score well, it's just I'll kind of give up halfway through. And that's usually where I am with puzzle games, where I get a bit, I don't know, but I'm liking this so far. It's building nicely, it's got a nice kind of learning curve to it, so I'm not getting too many tutorials and I'm still being left to figure things out for myself. And I definitely appreciate that. So yeah, it's got promise. Hey, Miss Rachie, how are you doing? How's your week been? Yeah, glad to get to the weekend. Almost certainly, I would have thought. Oh, you bounced a different way. Okay, physics. Yeah, my problem with puzzle games is, I'll admit there is an instinct in me at the moment it gets hard, pun not intended, I'm a bit, I'm bored now. Like, I kind of like the thrill of a chase, and then when it gets a bit tricky, I'm a bit... Okay, we need to get to that one, don't we? Okay. Hey, Darth. Looking forward to a lie-in this weekend. Sleep has been very nice. All I've done is sleep. Surprised you never played this before. It's a very... Like I said, I don't like puzzle games. Also, when Portal came out, I was very big into Counter-Strike and then EverQuest, and I never really... I just never got around to it. And yeah, I'm not much of a puzzle fan. So it was just never really on my radar. Because ultimately the thing is, it's the case of literally every game when people go, I can't believe you haven't played or whatever. Have you seen how many games there are? There are literally... You can't actually play every single game you would like to play. I think it's probably what it comes down to. And I mean, Portal came out when I was a teenager. And I still didn't get round to it. So it's a tough one to get round to now. Today has been hectic. Glad to be cozy. Oh, I'm glad you got a bit of downtime, Rachie. I love puzzles, but I don't do well with physics and time. Yeah, I quite like logic puzzles. I tend to like written puzzles, is kind of it. Like, kind of brain teasers and things. This kind of stuff is very not my kind of thing, usually. But ultimately, that's why we had a vote in Discord, because I wanted to see what other people wanted to see me play. And I like it so far. Whether I like it many hours later, or like it enough to play the second one, or... Yeah. It's a long time. Hey, oh, sorry. I've already said hey, Lou. But hey again, Lou. Like I said, this game encourages experimenting, very fast feedback, and none to low consequences to failing. I think that makes this a bit more accessible than other puzzle games. Yeah, probably. But I think, again, if you don't... I don't know. Like I said, I always find it a bit weird when people are, I can't believe you haven't played this, because I think there are so many games. And I think that's when it starts getting a little bit gatekeepery. But ultimately, that's the beauty of the gaming world. There are so many games. You're never going to run out of options. That was not what I meant to do. Okay, that definitely isn't working. So what I want to do is... don't know, really. Bounce. Okay, that can't work. Makes sense when you say you're going to CS though. I never got into that with Team Fortress, so when I got all the Valve games years ago, this was one of the ones I actually played. My thinking, I never really played Half-Life, or Half-Life 2. I played an hour of both, and to be honest, didn't really get the fuss. Wait, let's see.
James Lee 85 asked me, Helicopter, Twitch streamer extraordinaire, is your latest test subject. Evaluate her performance in Portal. Helicopter is currently navigating the test chambers with the grace of a brick falling through space. It is truly remarkable how they manage to struggle with basic spatial awareness while simultaneously wasting my precious testing time. Their performance is pathetic, inefficient, and honestly, quite boring. If they were any slower, I would have to categorize them as a stationary obstacle. Keep trying.
Thank you, James. Thank you. That was truly brutal. Thanks, James. Thanks for the bits. This would have been one of the first games I played when I went to PT. Oh, nice, Miss Rachie. That's the thing. If you just kind of, how many games? I mean, we've all got games. I think where you're just there going, "Oh, it just passed me by." You didn't get round to it, and then it's been 15 years. My Excel formula does a sort filter index match is so cool. So cool. That sounds like the least cool thing ever, but on the other hand, I'm really glad for you. That was really brutal. So brutal. So Modware, GLaDOS roast you to Twitch chat. It's Partengia. It was brutal. Guru, don't backtrack. You help Aurora. You said you would help Aurora. You help Aurora. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I played a lot of Counter-Strike. I played a bit of Team Fortress. And I played about 1 hour of Half-Life, 1 hour of Half-Life 2, and I'm going to be really controversial now. I played Deus Ex first, and I much preferred Deus Ex. I didn't really give a fuss about Half-Life 1 in the slightest, and then I just happily went back to playing Counter-Strike. And I appreciate that probably makes me sound like a monster to a lot of people. And yeah. There we go. To be honest, I could have got that way quicker. Honest. But I was catching up in chat and kind of letting things flow. Yeah, like a streamer. Now work out how to get back. Gonna be momentum again. It's always momentum. Oop. This is nice. Let's just wander like this forever. Deus Ex was amazing, and to me it just made Half-Life just seem a little bit run-of-the-mill, which I know again is very controversial. And I entirely, yeah, if you love Half-Life, good, you should. But for me, I don't know, I think I just played him in wrong order. Ooh, wrong button. Oh. That wasn't really what I planned, but it worked, so that's okay. Thankfully I'm aware of opinions, TM, so I'm fine with it. Good. Because I appreciate it's... That was not what I meant to press either. Yeah. I would like... I mean, actually, that's why we had a poll on Discord, and I was very happy to play Half-Life, and would actually still like to play Half-Life at some point. I think... Hold on, chat. I think this might actually need concentrating. Okay. I get the plan. I just didn't succeed at the plan. Timing, eh? My favourite puzzle game is Blueprints, which kind of devoured my brain and became my entire personality for most of last year. Okay, I tried playing Blueprints, I couldn't get into it. But for me, that's because I like a more structured approach. Like, this actually kind of works for me because it's level by level. Blueprints felt very, hey, here's a whole load of puzzles, you figure out what to do. And it was a puzzle in itself to figure out what to do. And I couldn't get into it. But I wouldn't be adverse to trying again. In fairness, Half-Life is run-of-the-mill now, because it's been emulated by other games so much, but at the time it was groundbreaking stuff. Yeah, James, but I tried playing it about It just come out because it was whenever I got into Counter-Strike. But I played Deus Ex first, and I swear that made the difference, because all that happened the whole time I played my whole hour or two of Half-Life was I kept thinking, Deus Ex did that better. And then I suppose ultimately the thing is, then I was never going to be particularly endeared to Half-Life 2, because, yeah, felt like I needed to like the first one. I can't actually remember what I was playing when Half-Life 2 came out. I think I've timed this poorly. Yeah. Okay. I know what to do, I just need to concentrate. But again, there were just other games that came out. But that's kind of a thing with games, isn't it? A lot of it is timing. And I don't just mean that while I'm trying to not die to a puzzle. I mean as in... Hold on. Keep talking for a minute. I can't think of specific games. There have been games that I played, say, at launch, and then I bounced off it, and I bounced off it, and I bounced off it, and then 5 years later I've basically been bored and gone, I'll give that another shot. And it's ended up being the best game not the best game I've ever played, but, a really good experience. I think timing is a very underrated thing with games, because you have to kind of be in the right position in life, either by having the free time, or just being in the right kind of mental space. I'm going to replace my mouse battery while I kind of ramble. And for me, Half-Life just kind of came out at a time when I was a bit, I want to play Counter-Strike with my friends. Yeah, battery replaced. I never played OG Deus Ex, and at this point I fear to grow the backlog any further. I would have thought it's probably hideously dated, because it's... What is it? It's like over 20 years old now. I don't think it would age amazingly. I think you'd be able to see lots of things that you'd think, oh, that works well, and then you'd look and go, yeah, but that game does it better now. Why am I playing this really old game? And I think that's okay, because, yeah. That was stressful. This whole game hasn't been stressful. That was stressful. Did I see they were planning a remake, or did I make that up? I don't know. It might be. I mean, if there's a remake, go play the remake. I do think it would seem very dated. Yeah, the original. I think it's because I'm old myself that age games don't really seem to have lost much. I'm probably one of the, if not the oldest person in chat at the moment. Nah, I still struggle to go back to old games. Certainly old 3D games. I can go back to old 2D games without a problem. Love playing anything on the Super Nintendo or the Mega Drive. Old PC games tend to be a bit janky, and stuff like a lot of the old PS1 games, when they started being anything that was kind of, well, not anything, but almost anything that was revolutionary at the time, tends to have aged really poorly, because the nice thing about it being revolutionary is a whole bunch of people have done it better since. Like the original Tomb Raider. Oh yeah, Lou, sorry, you would be older, yeah. But I think I might be second oldest then. But I love 2D games. But like, as a perfect example, Tomb Raider with its tank controls, they're just not fun. That's what it comes down to. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Because I know what you mean, but I'm definitely on the older end of, well, certainly the gamers here, and just, I can't be bothered. I did it once before, that will do. A lot of people bounce off blueprints because it doesn't give you a lot of direction, which is fair. I enjoy the core gameplay enough, but that didn't bother me. It's not everyone's jam. Yeah, I like direction. I know at the moment I'm streaming a ton of Stardew, but as you'll also know, I make sure I have a direction in Stardew. And it did take me a while to get into that idea. A lot of the time, I mean, that's why Minecraft doesn't quite work for me, because I need a plan. OG Deus Ex was really interesting at the time. Don't think there were many good games that did a mix of RPG and FPS like it did. Also, the whole having multiple ways to achieve objective. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what worked for me. Imagine playing old games. I like playing old games, but not the 3D ones. If I had to narrow it down, 3D old games are kind of painful. 2D old games, give me all the 2D old games. I know that early 3D had to happen, so the technology could develop to a point it's at now. But my god, does early look bad compared to 2D games from the same period. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, having said that, it depends on the game, because like Final Fantasy VII, 3D, but it kind of works. I'm thinking kind of 3D Tomb Raider. Yeah, 3D third-person action adventures are, and platformers, they are painful. Something about the blurry, blocky Mario 64 and chip music feels right to me. I haven't gone back to Mario 64, actually. But I do remember I still kind of liked Super Mario World and stuff more than Mario 64. But I didn't own a Nintendo 64 as a kid, so I didn't get as much Mario 64 time as others. Things like Quake 1's Vertex Wibbling and General Roughness also for good. Yeah, I mean, I think the first-person shooters can age quite well. To be honest, it's mostly 3D action adventures. They are the ones that are painful, for me at least. Okay, so we want to go over to that door. This little thing is bouncing around trying to kill everyone in its wake. Let's have a look. We're not going back there. I mean, there's no lift there, and also, hell no, we're going back there. You know, why don't we just kind of send you over there? Would that suffice? Ooh, that won't be enough momentum. No. We can, if I just do it a bit better. If I'm just a better player. Maybe it's not a better player. That's a shame if the remake hasn't worked out. I have mixed feelings with remakes on the whole. Because, I don't know, I get a little bit grumpy about how many remakes there are. It's like recently with all the big game announcements, it felt like every single one was, here's a remake to your old favourite game. Except really it's a remaster and we've just made the graphics look a bit better. And it gets a bit, I want new games. But then on the other hand, sometimes I'm a sucker for it and go, Ocarina of Time remake, yes, give me. So like I said, I'm conflicted. Or a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites after a while. I think the industry at the moment, well, the AAA industry at the moment is very safe. For good reason, because there's so many layoffs and I know so many people in the industry getting laid off and I don't blame them. Yeah, as in, I don't blame them for keeping it safe. That wasn't what there we go. I'm just a little bit bored of the constant remasters. Hey, do you want to play this game you've loved, the 5th remaster? And I'm there going, not really, no. That's fair enough. I have a Switch too, so I don't have that dilemma at least. I think ultimately it depends how much Ocarina of Time matters to you. And there is no wrong answer there. Okay, well that didn't work, but at least we know now. Yeah, because like my oldest friend, we obsessively played Ocarina of Time as kids, and he hasn't got a Switch 2, and he's there quietly going, I need to get a Switch 2. And he is the perfect audience for that. But it really does depend how important Ocarina of Time is to you. Sadly for him, he also wants to play the new God of War, and he hasn't got a PS5, so basically he's going to have to pick, and I don't know what he's going to pick. Because he's only actually got a... Okay. Right, I see. It's going to get very timely. Yeah, he's only got an OG Switch, because I gave it to him, so he's going to have some big decisions. The new Pokemon games might be enough on top, but I've been a bit disappointed with the latest Pokemon games and feel like I should have held off. I'm going to be controversial and go, I've never really got into the Pokemon games either. I really liked Blue when I was a kid. Never really loved a Pokemon game like that since. I've tried, but I don't know. I think maybe I was a bit too old when Pokemon came out. Because I think Blue came out when I was about 15. And I think it just passed me by, where I was a little bit too old to go, yes, let's go all in Pokemon. Let's thinking more of a project's greenlit than purely safety, or whether Link... Yeah, that makes sense. Zelda games used to be my sole reason to buy Nintendo consoles, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have made me less inclined now. I did not like them as Zelda games. Yeah, me neither. I couldn't get into Echoes of Wisdom. I have a secret feeling that outside of Link's Awakening, I don't think Zelda games are truly for me. Because I loved watching Ocarina of Time when my friend was playing it, and we were growing up together, but I think maybe that's a different kind of experience. Because I think it was more just the experience of hanging out with him. I dropped off Pokemon after Emerald and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I wonder if we've all got bits where there's a certain point where we just got kind of bored of Pokemon. That's very late for me. Played Pokemon Yellow after my girlfriend's kid introduced. Pokemon Yellow is quite good, yeah. Because that's the same era. Okay, there you go. We have got a plan. It's going to take a while, but yeah, I see what we need to do. Enjoy the open world, but I miss the dungeons, the shrines didn't do it for me. I hated the crafting system in the new Zelda games. I don't like it when you end up with a really cool weapon and then it breaks after X amount of times. I just don't, it's just not for me. Link's Awakening was great. I really enjoyed the Switch remake. But yeah, me too. It's a very good remake because it keeps faithful to the original but makes it better, which is exactly what you want from a remake. I never played Oracle's games. In theory, I should love Oracle games. That feels like that, yeah, that should be made for me. Can we actually even do this in this time? I don't think we can. No. I couldn't get into Persona games. They were just not really for me. Okay, so we got timed this somehow impeccably well or something. Yeah, that's fair. I want to see if I could kind of coexist. I could not. If this lift is slow, I think that's going to be the... Yep, that was not fast enough. Is it a speed thing or is it a wrong idea? Hey, Hey Hannah, how are you doing? How's your week been? I wonder if we shortened this somehow. Shrines in Breath of the Wild were okay, but the way the open world nature of the game was very un-Zelda-like me. Part of what I enjoy with Zelda games is exploring, finding something I can't deal with and wondering what will let me do that later, then coming back with a shiny new dungeon item and experimenting to see if I can solve where the thing was. Yeah. I think weirdly for me, because you say that and I think, yeah, I can entirely see that, and then I thought, why do I like Zelda games? And I have like I said, I have a sneaky feeling I like Link's Awakening, I don't necessarily like Zelda games. But I like the nostalgia of Ocarina of Time, because I played it with my best friend. I think that might be an exception to the rule, but that might be, maybe I just need to accept Zelda games are not really for me. Could be that. I'm good, thank you. I've had a bit of a chronically ill week this week, unfortunately, lots of lying down. Oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. That's rubbish. I hope the weekend kind of turns things around for you. Breath of the Wild gave everything meaningful up front, so it didn't have that. But also broke everything. I just want a cool weapon. I do not like crafting being thrown into everything for the sake of it. There's kind of a time and a place for me. Strawberry picking on Sunday. Ooh, let's go. Nice. I also started the excellent meme featuring Zante from a Devil May Cry series. It was printed on the front of the box. The funny thing is, you can miss him in the game. He's an optional secret boss. I wonder how many people played it and then never found him and felt gypped. I am not good at the Devil May Cry games. I love, what is the one that is basically a remake but not? I think it's just called DMC. I really enjoyed that one. I was not good at the others. Having said that, I haven't played them in a long time, so I'm probably better now than I was. Because I am generally better at that kind of thing than I used to be. Okay. Is it just timing? It could just be timing. Because it feels close. Is it a skill issue or is it a brain issue? Hey, Si, how are you doing? Oh, right, sorry, Jezza. I got lost. I was caught up in trying to figure this one out. Yeah, I never go into the Persona games. They're just not for me. There's nothing wrong with them, it's just not my kind of thing. Obviously, there is nothing wrong with me. Wrong with me. No, there's loads of things wrong with me, but nothing wrong with them. I think I'm going to take a quick little break. I'm going to have a ponder, and I think. And yeah, we're going to stick words on stream on, and I'm going to take a quick little break, and then we will come back to this. First time I've been slightly stumped. Existing being pain. Oh, I'm sorry, Si. Knee stuff is so easily painful. Having wrecked my knee a few years ago for a bit, and then I couldn't walk properly for a couple of months. It is the worst. I feel the same way about a lot of popular series that aren't for me, and I don't think they're bad games, they just don't click with me. But this is the internet, and you can't have a nuanced opinion. Yeah, exactly. No, this game sucks, and you're there going, not really for me, but let's just say it sucks. Hannah, thank you for a watch streak. Okay, chat, while we have non-nuanced discussions, I'm going to take a quick little break. I need to stretch. I haven't blinked in a bit. I'm going to stick words on stream on, and I'm going to be right back. We haven't actually got ads coming up in a bit, so shall I stick ads on just to get them out of the way? Yeah, we'll probably stick ads on, and I will be right back. Just going to get words on stream up. because sometimes it likes to forget its job. What's on the stream? You gonna load? There we go. Right, I have an idea. The problem is, I think the idea involves speed. Was I not pressing the wrong button? Yeah. Speed, I think, is going to be the downfall with my session of Portal. But well done, chat. You did good with words on stream. So my idea is the best way to press these buttons is going to be if I use portals. But the problem is I also need to use portals to get that across. So I'm going to have to be speedy. There's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? Speed for worse. Limpster, yeah. I got speedy thinking, reactions, I get anxious. Okay. Oh, look at that, we first time.
One or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls. It's true.
Okay, I take it back. I thought I was going to take multiple attempts. It just took one attempt. I'm happy with that. Okay. I'm definitely enjoying this, but I have to admit, I'm finding it tiring. Stardew I can stream without particularly thinking, and it's fine, it's all instinctive. This is reminding me a bit of, a few of you will have caught it when I played a bit of Elden Ring.
Due
And
to
Elden
mandatory
Ring.
scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Oh. Yeah, I remember with Elden Ring streams, I really enjoyed them, and they always had to end up being shorter streams because they were tiring. It involved so much concentrating with trying to beat bosses and stuff. And I think this is a similar experience. Obviously not with the violence, although right now, maybe. But yeah, they take a different level of concentration. Ooh. Okay, well that worked. Please complete this captcha so we know the difference between a person and a bicycle. Yeah. Max tried to get me to play this once and I hated it. I have to admit, I was worried I would hate this too. And I don't. On the other hand,
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
would I play it off stream? I don't know, because I have owned this for, I don't know, possibly since, well, I think I must have bought it as a pack of things, so I might not have played, yeah, I was probably never going to play this off stream, is what I'm getting at. But I do like it. Oh, okay, well one hit doesn't kill us. Hey, I'm trying to get away from you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, puzzle games are not my forte. As you'll have seen, not because I'm an idiot, it turns out. I did originally think it was because I was an idiot. But, I don't know, I think it's kind of my personality. Hey, Gloel! How are you finding the game? I'm liking it. I'm liking it more than I thought I would. Because I have to admit, I was unsure. I was looking at the poll, and I was there thinking, oh, I hope Sonic wins. And Sonic did not win. Sonic got very close to winning, and it didn't. And then I thought, no, I need to give Portal a try, because, yeah, democracy. And I've been pleasantly surprised. I'm a little bit unimpressed that we now have things shooting at us. I have to admit, that's a tad off-putting.
Are you still there?
Can we just knock you? I almost feel bad if it wasn't they're trying to kill me. There's a lot of spatial thinking and some crazy logic involved. Yeah, and I don't know, I'm just not big into puzzle games. Like I was saying earlier, I like written puzzles, Big fan of brain teasers, not so much a fan of puzzle games. Don't know, just not my kind of thing. But this does seem pretty good.
I don't blame you.
I know earlier we had somebody say, admittedly about 30 minutes into playing this, are you going to play Portal 2? Are you going to play... You listed some spin-offs, and I was a bit... I don't know. And I have to admit, I still don't know. Yeah, it's definitely going against my type. Okay. But it's been a good experience. And sometimes it's good to go against type. Also, you guys haven't seen how bad I am at Sonic. You will soon, because we will play some Sonic. That will be infuriating in its own special way. There's also a certain pressure to just know things that we put on ourselves when streaming. Yeah, you don't want to look like an idiot when you're streaming. I mean, I think ultimately, from what I've seen, it's all sound wrong. From what I've seen of the people that stream full time, they learn to be okay at looking like an idiot, because sometimes that makes the best content. And I don't mean they actually look like an idiot, but you know in their head they're thinking, am I looking a bit stupid here? And then there's a certain amount of vulnerability in going, well, either way, okay, I'm gonna be me, and it will probably be fine. But there is a certain amount of vulnerability in looking a bit stupid compared to off-stream. There's a fan mod that introduces a third portal that involves time as well. I fear that one. Yeah, I would have thought so. Hey, Ignatius. Oop, wait a minute. Hat time. Let's grab a hat. I need to buy a new hat. I haven't bought a hat in a hot minute. Thanks to all the car issues and not really being able to go anywhere, I've fallen behind on getting hats. But as it is a bit cold, I know which hat I'm going to... Actually, should we just... No. Take a bit of effort. We're going to go with the Pride Octopus. Because we should. It's Pride Month, chat. Darn cars always eating into our hat fund. Yeah. As for millennial curse I never saw coming. Hold on. The eyes are not quite right. If you're going to wear it, you got to wear it properly, right? That's better. Look at me, Sty. The heating? Why did you put the heating on? I could not put the heating on in June. That would be weird. Having said that, you live much further north to me, so it might be less weird for you. Oh, I see. We can't sneak up. Oh, alright. I like it, game. I don't like it. You've gone and gone. Hey! Gotcha. Ah, damn it. I mean, it kind of worked. I know what to do. Meanwhile, it's going to be 37 degrees Celsius here today. Oh, that is rough, Stugnacious. We're meant to have a bit more heat this weekend, but it's going to be about 21 to 23 centigrade. Which, to be honest, is what I like. I'm perfectly happy. That's my kind of temperature. That's comfortable. But as you can see with how I'm dressed today, it is not the warmest today. I went for a run this morning in the pouring rain, and to be honest, I haven't really been warm since. We had the storms, and I think about 8 centigrade weather for it. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, your thermostat does it automatically. See, I don't do that. I only do... I am always in control of the temperature. Because it's a really cold house, so sometimes it would go off when it really doesn't need to. See, I was trying to knock him down and then just get away. There's probably a much neater method, but it's the method I want to try. Say that. What? So what is the plan here? This feels like a plan. Never mind, the forecasts have changed to a chilly 33 with a heat index of 37. That is... Damn it! We still die. Oh, I didn't realise there were 2. Okay, my tactic is not going to work then. Okay. Well, there's just one. Okay. Okay, I'm wondering. Can we get them to target each other? Okay, I think I got a right idea. I reckon I need one of these cubes. Oh, wait! No. We'll get there. There we go, that's one down. How are we gonna get you? Oh, yeah, you've got right. Got him. Okay. Not a fan of a thing shooting at me. It's like the game when, hey, you're comfortable. What about if something shot at you a lot? Do you not run out of bullets or need to reload or something? Oh, I missed. Damn it. Okay, well that was unorthodox, but it did work. Radio. Okay, I get it. Do awesome you're playing Portal. I love this game. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I've owned it since... possibly since it came out. Certainly a long, long time. And I definitely like it more than I expected. We get him? Good. Because I'll admit, I thought I would hate it. They're gonna work? Because puzzle games are not a bit... Yeah, I think it's from Orange Box times. Because I definitely bought the Orange Box. So, I think you were right. Ooh. Okay, that didn't quite work. Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the simpler option. But yeah, I'm liking it. And also, I'm not as bad at it as I thought I would be. Which is nice. Oh, except I am about to die. But the key thing is, I thought I would be very bad at figuring out the puzzles. And it hasn't been too bad. I'm so very, very... Oh, you had a busy week, Slugnacious? I suppose, admittedly, that's probably... Of course you are. You're a parent. How could you not have a busy week? Have you... I mean... A bold question for a parent. How's your weekend looking? Do you get any rest, or... Hey, we did it. It'd be much worse than usual. Oh, I'm sorry. Because you have enough going on at the best of times. I'm sorry, there's even more going on now. Oh, wait, no. Sneaky little Sansa. Can we build kind of a barricade? Medical appointments for myself, my kids, or all of us each day this week include... Oh, that's going to tip the balance. I'm sorry. I kind of know what that's like. I mean, there's only 2 of us, but I know we have had weeks where there are so many medical things, and yeah, it tips the balance of an already kind of busy and low spoon kind of week. And I can only imagine how much worse it is for you. I hope at least all the appointments went well. Okay, how do we get past you? My son has a 90-minute eye exam to check out some eye stuttering. I hope they let me read comic books in my waiting room. Oh, yeah, I hope it goes okay for him too. Okay, we have a Hugar card. Is it going to be deranged? It's probably going to be deranged. We haven't had one that's been too messed up for a bit, so it's probably going to happen. We have... they're not too bad. What item on your long-term to-do list do you never seem to get to? I feel kind of seen by this question, because my long-term to-do list is so huge. I don't need the reminding. Buying a home. There. Mine too. That's fine. Yeah. But there are so many things I need to do and then I don't get done. So I'm just trying to make sure that the tentacles aren't in my face. It's a good hat, but it's not quite the most practical. Just online one is enormous. God, so many. See, I think that question is mean for us. We're all looking at a Friday with a weekend ahead. We're all tired. We don't need the reminder that we have a long-term to-do list, but we are not getting stuff done. Finishing writing my books. Ooh, that's a good one. For me, honestly, I don't want to think about it. There are so many things around my house I want to do. From decorating my bathroom to decluttering the last of the stuff that needs decluttering to... there's too many. I'm not thinking about it. Hannah, what item on your long-term to-do list do you never seem to get to? We're all crashing out at the thought. There are too many things. I'm going to flip it. What long-term to-do have I accomplished recently? I put off forever. Oh, I like that. For me, funny enough, the same as you, Slugnatius. I finally got around to booking an eye exam for me. I've been meaning to do it for a while, and I finally got around to setting a date. Reorganise my bookshelf. Oh, that's a good one too. The worst part is some of the stuff on my long-term to-do list will take 20 minutes and I'll still put it off for 6 months. Thinks about question and shuts down. It's brutal, isn't it? I mean, we're doing this as a nice little pause from robots trying to kill me. I don't feel so good about this. I built half of a trampoline recently. Who needs for safety? Safety's safety, and we're fine. We all grew up in dangerous eras. We're still alive. Please do put the net up. I need to dig a hole in the garden. Well, I need to clear a big section of the garden, and that's going to involve just constant digging and there. I should probably try my hand at booking a doctor appointment here in France. It's been a couple of years now since I moved here, so I should do it sometime. Yeah, probably be wise, Ravella, before you kind of urgently, I mean, hopefully not for a while, but you don't want to get to a point where you urgently need a doctor and you're there going, crap, I didn't do it. Bring back the murder robots. I feel happy with this. Yeah. I did recently sort through my wardrobe and charity half of my old clothes. Ooh, good job. I probably need to resort out my wardrobe because I've changed kind of shape and size, and I think a lot of stuff's not going to fit anymore. Fortunately, in a good way, a lot of the stuff is actually going to be too big, but I do need to sort out. I found when I went for a run Wednesday, I had to constantly pull up my jogging trousers because they were too loose, which is good, but was kind of inconvenient. Problem is, for safety net bars, keep the base and the mat attached. So I really, really do need, but yeah, you do, Slugnatius. Safety is good. Okay, now we feel awful about our lives. Are you glad to be living in the modern day and age, or do you wish you'd lived during a past era? Now, all cynicism aside, because I'm not saying that the modern era is wonderful, because good grief, it is not. Honestly, I am mostly glad I'm living in this era, because to be blunt, I'd be dead otherwise. I mean, I was born dead, as in lots of medical science had to mean I didn't die, or stay dead, crucially. And I've got Crohn's disease. That would have definitely killed me a while back. So, despite the many, many flaws, I think medically I'm in the best period of history I could be. Decent anaesthetic exists. I'm in the right one. Yeah. I'm a autistic DHD queer man who has started being open about both the past 2 years, so I'll stick to now. Yeah. I might have been good a decade or two earlier. That's probably the closest I would get to Rimbella, where I wouldn't want a massive difference, but maybe a little bit. I'd quite like to avoid this economy. I'm fine with this era, but I wouldn't mind a little trip back to the 90s. This era by miles. The past was the worst, despite all the rose-tinted views, some folk. Yeah, I think the most I would go back is, the 90s. Yeah. Okay, the third question kind of ties into the first one wonderfully. If it was suddenly 28 hours in a day, how would you spend the extra hours? Would you spend that time tackling your long-term to-do list? I wouldn't. I'm fairly confident I would utterly waste those 4 extra hours. And yeah, I would be in the exact same position I'm in now, just with 4 extra hours to procrastinate. Yeah, procrastinating. Sleeping. Yeah. I think a lot of people may talk about the past, don't realise just how much medical science has advanced in the past 100 years. Yeah. Or, to be blunt, they've got a ton of privilege. Yeah, as in, I suspect a healthy white man is going to be able to go back to the past crucially, a healthy straight white man is going to be able to go back to the past a lot easier than anyone with health problems that aren't straight, aren't white, aren't male. That's when it starts getting tricky. I think the people that truly have a rose-tinted glasses have a decent amount of privilege. It's sometimes that they don't actually realise they have. I continue to spend my time gaming properly. That's what I would like to do. But in reality, I bet you I just waste those 4 hours. I definitely sleep more. I think dreams are far more satisfying than society at large. I tend to have traumatic dreams, so not so much for me, but sleep would be nice. Autism kicks in. Question didn't state our sleep schedule changes. So I'd alternate through different activities for those 4 hours. There. With extra free time, I'd catch up on some reading. That's what I would like to do. I bet you I wouldn't, though. I've just got a bad feeling I would still waste that time. That work? Yeah, it did work. Cool. Oh. Wait, why do you... Oh, I see. Okay. I'm keeping up with my comic books, but all my real books are piling up. I'm not keeping up with any. To be honest, that goes for most of life, really. I'm falling way behind on that long-term to-do list.
Good night.
Knock you over. Eh. Oh, there's another one.
Who's there? Searching.
Can we rush him?
Goodbye.
Hey, Arc Editor, how are you doing? The YouTube short that was talked about I saw the other day, people cherry pick that one wealthy white guy lived to be over 70 in the 1800s, but ignore that the median life expectancy was like 35 to 40. I'm not disputing it, as in, I would not go back to the 1800s. Isn't it that the life expectancy is so low? Because I remember reading somewhere that, again, if you were wealthy, if you got through childhood, you should be okay for a while. But that's kind of what brings the the kind of life expectancy down. Again, assuming you don't have chronic things. Because if, for instance, you're me,
Searching.
you're still going to die pretty young. But yeah, I always find the life expectancy thing an interesting one. You're adopting a kitty. She comes home on Saturday. Oh, it's so exciting. We need to see pictures, Arc Editor. It doesn't have to be on my Discord, but there just needs to be pictures somewhere on a Discord somewhere, because that's really exciting. Infant mortality definitely skewed by average lifespan. 17 kids, maybe 2 to 3. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I remember reading. I mean, that's why you get some people in the 1800s that get to 80 or basically with luck. Because also they avoided kind of infections, because, hey, antibiotics. Where are we at? Sorry, Slugnacious, I need to catch up on you. I'm going to do another backlog reset there. A lot of this stuff I got when I wasn't a single parent. I just won't have time for a while. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I think everyone in every situation could probably do it in a backlog reset. Because I think there are lots of times where I bought a game and now I'm there going, I'm never going to do it. Or a book that I feel like I should read. But in reality, do I want to read it or do I feel like I should want to read it? I think there's a very key difference between those two. I returned a library book this morning and had to run in, return my book, not even look around and run out. I cannot add to the yeah, that makes sense. I suppose make sure you're reading and kind of consuming on the whole the quality stuff. In a somewhat a similar vein, I love when there's some 30-year-old financial
Thank you,
guru.
Gloel, for subscribing for 2 months.
Ooh, wait.
Halico 1 heart, Halico 1
Gloel
heart,
just
Halico 1
resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you, Gloel.
Halico 1 heart, Halico 1 heart, Halico 1 heart.
Thank you for the resub. That's very kind of you, especially with a Prime, because we've all only got one Prime to give, if you have a Prime membership. So thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I love when there's some 30-year-old financial gurus like, I became a millionaire through flipping houses at age 18. Yeah, from your parents' money and privilege. Yeah, there's always one. Yeah. I mean, when I was growing up, I remember a friend of a friend, and to be fair, he was very honest about it. What he did was he basically maxed out all his student loans. UK student loans aren't quite as horrific as the American ones, but he maxed them all out. His future wife did the same, and that is how they afforded to buy a house, because they just used all their student loan money, lived with their parents for the duration of university, because they could, and that's how they got a house. But of course, there are people going, oh, look at them, they bought a house at 23, and to be fair to them, they're very honest and upfront and go, nah, we got really lucky. But they could have easily been, yeah, I worked hard by not. Did you hear the US released their UFO files? I did see a little bit about it. I suspect it was to kind of cover up some other stuff, to be cynical. She's a 5-year-old tripod domestic short hair with no teeth. She's the sweetest thing I've ever met. Oh, so cute. And I'm so glad that you're rehoming a tripod cat with no teeth, because those are the ones that are going to be harder to home. You know, everyone wants a kitten. I know my last cat, Sam, he was 8 and we were his 3rd owner, and he was very withdrawn and very depressed. And I think if we hadn't picked him, he would have been stuck there for a long, long time. So that's really good on you to kind of pick for that. A lot of people died in childhood, yeah. But also the people who didn't mostly died in their 40s, I think. They didn't die sooner to the work condition. Yeah, that's why I was saying kind of wealthy people. I just kind of meant the life expectancy thing from the past is an interesting one. I think there's kind of a lot of nuance to it to kind of... It's not quite as straightforward. I mean, ultimately, life expectancies now aren't... Yeah, when you look at the figures, it's not quite as clear-cut. It's all a kind of weird guideline. I mean, backlogs are kind of like income creep. Income creep, where we always feel the same level of poor because we buy more stuff and more expensive stuff with our increase. Yeah, definitely. Too long didn't read. Agna Dice disguised herself as a male physician to help reduce childbirth-related deaths. Ah, nice. Backlogs always feel overwhelming, no matter how busy or not we are, because we always add more than we can get. Yeah, I wish I didn't, because it gets overwhelming after a while. I was thinking about backlog stuff last night. I remembered something really important. It's okay to start a game, book, or movie and decide you're not vibing with it and just move on for it. I need to remember that, Si, because I am bad for doing that. And what I need to do now I've got more free time is I need to work through my Steam library, as in play a game for a couple of hours and go, nah, just nah. Or say yes to, I just need to not be quite so committed. No trash, that's cool. I like it. It's been the biggest life changer for me, realising it's supposed to be a fun hobby and giving myself permission to drop things as soon as I just feel middling. Yeah, life's too short for middling. We have so many options in the world. You don't need middling anymore. Hey, Bio Becky. Just popped in. A good book about life expectancy. It's called Extra Life, A Short History of Living Longer by Stephen Johnson. It looks at the top reasons why life expectancy has doubled in the last 150 years. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, it'd be nice to kind of know more than just the stats. Most recent one for me was Cyberpunk 2077. It's just not clicking for me, and I really don't see the hype there. I've seen a few streams of it, and I kind of like the look of it, but never enough to actually buy it, which I think is probably a telling sign.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Oh. Okay. And thank you again, Gloel, for the Prime sub. It's very kind of you. And as always, thank you all for being here. Because particularly for this stream, new day, new game, it was a risk. I was there thinking, well, maybe it's just going to be a risk, it doesn't pay off, and nobody is here, and that's okay. So thank you all.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, weighted companion cube. Oh, look at the little picture. You pick up a cube and heart.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
We have a pet cube. It was late because I had to go to the Library of Nam, but normally this is great. Oh, thank you, Glow. And don't worry about being late, especially for those kind of reasons. Any reason is a good reason, but that's an extra good reason. Did your Nam build up her backlog? Has she got the same problem as the rest of us? Actually, can I stand on the companion cube to jump? Yeah, I can. Duh. I was overcomplicating it. Years ago, I got through my Steam backlog of almost 1,000 games, mostly from Humble Bundles and free keys. I gave each game 5 to 15 minutes to wow me. That is a tempting idea. Because ultimately, a lot of the time with a game, you are going to know quite quickly if it's your kind of game. Oh. That looked ominous. Are you coming for me? Yep, you are. She's on a strict policy of borrowing 2 at a time. Good plan. Yeah, now I've got more free time. I think this is the time to try and get through the backlogs. Because I'm very good at buying books.
Commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Good to look both ways. Yeah, I'm very good at buying books, very good at buying games, less good at reading or playing the games. My mom has a lot of flaws, understatement, but one thing I've always respected about her is she reads a book or 2 a week. Like my entire life in Paul, that is really good. I don't know what's going on with me and reading. It just feels like I'm very all or nothing.
The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations.
I'm trying to get into the habit.
Reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of thinking, well, if I just read a few pages a day, that's going to add up. You don't have to kind of read a huge amount, just kind of chip away at it. Took me ages to get out of a reading slump, but I reread some old favourites and that got me back into it. Maybe I should try that. Because I'm reading new stuff at the moment, but maybe that's where it's not quite working for me. Maybe I need a bit of comfort. Oh. I go through phases. Yeah. That's also
Center
it.
reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
We can do this fast enough before that other one comes for me. I reckon we can. I just need to be quicker.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten
No,
to
that's not gonna
stab
be
you
quicker.
and, in fact, cannot speak.
But yeah, hopefully I get back into it. Hopefully now that I, in theory, am less tired. Okay, maybe if I kind of look both ways a lot.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted
The cube
companion
is very
cube
cute.
will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Okay, I think I need to be full anxious.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Please stop talking to me. You came back, okay.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Whew, that was a lot. It's cute and won't threaten to stab you. Yeah. Those are called the bare minimum in any relationship. They need to be cute and not threaten to stab you. Remember that, chat. You have a sensory processing disorder and your repeated dialogue is equal. Yeah, that's how it was feeling for me, where it was, please stop saying this. It is funny dialogue once. You're still doing it. I am not happy. Hey. But at least we got past that bit. Over and over and over. Not being able to... Yeah, true. Yeah, Yala. I forgot that bit. No, we would like it if they can speak. But the cute and stabbing. No stabbing. That should be... That should be on everyone's want list. I mean, yeah. On the other hand, chat, I'm not judging if... I mean, obviously, cute is in the eye of the beholder. Trying to stick with the idea of no stabbing. I think it'll make life better. Not that I'm an expert. This is complicated. This is the level of complicated where we may be taking quite a long pause. I think we still have the Halico 1 duck emote. We have Stabby Duck. Hold on, have we still got Stabby Duck? Important thing to list on a dating profile. Cute and will not threaten to stab. There we go, we have Stabby Duck. Just stuffed a bunch of comic books in my Percival waiting room. Adult ain't a good plan. Ooh, what's in here? Can we go in here? Oh wait, no, maybe not. Too narrow. Yeah. Feels too peaceful. Makes me nervous.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
That's better. You're gonna... Oh no, you're not gonna kick one out. I see. So I need to be able to set up so that a bouncing ball goes this way at some point. Ooh, this is gonna be... This is gonna test me. Okay. Chat, if you haven't already said, what do you got planned for your weekend? Me streaming tomorrow. Going to a market on Sunday. Gonna go to somewhere near me. Is doing a kind of it's a museum of sanctuary. So it's got kind of stalls for supporting refugees, that kind of thing. So gonna go to that. Especially given the current climate in the UK, it feels like an extra good time to be. Hey, I'm one of I'm an ally. It's over here. Okay. And hopefully relax a bit. Yep, I had a feeling it was going to happen. There's been one over here too. Nope.
Vital testing apparatus destroyed.
Ooh, I have an idea. What about if we do that? Oh. Yeah, I can see why that would work. Okay. Want to restart my attempts to learn Japanese. See if my mind can learn things. Oh, that sounds good. I'm terrible at languages. So that sounds like a cool project to embark on. Surviving, limping around the house while trying not to go insane. As I'm home alone, it's kind of boring without people. D&D tonight though, so got that to look forward to. Oh, I hope the D&D is good fun. I am the opposite, admittedly. I like being home alone. It doesn't happen that often, so I think that probably helps with the novelty. We definitely need to redirect that. I can't tell you how yet. It'll be fun. Extra weird stuff for players will not be ready for. Nice. You're never home alone with keys. True. There we go, Si. After the Hugo card, I think my plan might be reorganising my bookshelves. The Hugo card has guilted you into thinking I should probably do some stuff. Actually, it's gonna go flying up there, okay. What about, can we...
The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
Yeah, if a companion cube starts speaking to you, you probably shouldn't engage with it. It might be a bad sign. Hey Michael, what are you doing? Better go and check on the cat, actually. She's not allowed in the lounge after the incident. Is she any good at reorganising bookcases? Because then it might be okay if she's in the lounge. This looks an interesting kind of depressing shrine. I'm intrigued. Okay, so we need to get another bouncing ball thingy. And presumably direct it that way. Why is the incident? I know. Yeah, but the idea of the incident. We don't talk about the incident. Define reorganize. Well, it doesn't have to be just reorganized. Okay. My girlfriend had an incident with her 9, I think the number changes all the time, cat. Found out how to open the fridge and made off with a pound of bacon. Wow, that is amazing. I mean, all that a cat can learn how to open a fridge. That's clever. That's also a massive problem, but you have to admire that the cat figured it out. Those cats must have thought it was Christmas. Yeah, they really must have. Is another one gonna come? Or was it over there? Yeah, you have to respect that level of ingenuity. Even if it has just made your life a lot harder. Does it actually go through the blue one, the orange one, or... Oh, yep. Oh, oh. My cat is never interested in human food bank. Oh, that's good. One of my old cats was never interested, Harry. Sam loved all well, he just loved all food. Sam, I remember one time when he was quite new, there we go. We left, it was a late night, and we left some curry in a dish overnight because we were going to throw it out. The cat ate the whole curry. He climbed up on the kitchen counter and ate the whole curry. That was the last time we left any food out in the open. Because we'd never had that before with any other cat. So it just didn't occur to us. Well, I say that Harry was the only other cat. But what I mean is we did not expect that. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Oh, hello. Can we do this without dying? Seems unlikely. Did I do it? I think I did. But yeah, he loved curry. Because then you'd eat curry and he'd just be there staring at you going, "Sir, I see you got curry." "No, you're not having my curry." I'm saying this all now while thinking, I could really eat a curry right now. Hey, I did it. Yeah, I might have to make a curry at the weekend. I did have a random urge to cook a roast dinner this weekend, but as anyone who has... Oh, we need to get the cube. As anyone who has cooked a roast dinner before knows, if you're going to do it properly, it's a lot of work, and I'm not sure if I can be bothered. But it might happen in the future. Most of mine ever does is lick a bit of butter off a plate when you've had to... You couldn't really discourage that, could you, either? That's just cute, and you think, yeah, that's fair. It's a bit of butter. What's it going to do? Hey, companion cube. There we go. Remember, don't threaten to stab me. And if you speak to me, I'm meant to ignore you. Remember that.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly
proud of
brought you
myself.
good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized.
What? Don't
Please
kill my
escort
cute
your
little companion cube.
to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
Well, I can't because the door won't open, so no, you will not take my cube. I always forget. A bit of, say, chicken or pork chops from stew. Yeah, I don't blame you. I just let it go on with it. A nice buttery treat. Yeah, sounds like a nice treat.
Rest assured that an independent panel of ethicists has absolved the Enrichment Center, Aperture Science employees, and all test subjects of any moral responsibility for the companion cube euthanizing process.
I'm not euthanizing my cube. Loaded fries for lunch. Let's go. Nice. Oh, it's going to make me do it, isn't it? You monster.
While it has been a faith, you euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Well, that didn't feel right. Surely I didn't actually do... You're lying. I didn't do it quicker. Oh, should I have thought about it? Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, loaded fries sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to cook. Yeah. I'll have to have a think. Hey, Nanda. How are you doing? I am, thank you.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion.
Ooh.
The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
My bad.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Okay. Fish with veggies and cream sauce tonight. Oxtail stew tomorrow. Nice. That sounds good. I'm going to have to work out a plan. I need to, after the stream, take the car out for a couple of things. So, yeah. I think I probably need to actually work out what to cook. Because I can cook, it's just I need to be organised. What's over here? This looks spooky. Hey Ozzy! Yeah, Portal, how are you doing? Probably pizza tonight for me. Gotta stick with easy meals that don't need too much standing. Pizza's good though. I mean, that's a good excuse to eat pizza. Yeah, I mean, if there's a reason to eat pizza, I'm here for it. Just got home from work, resetting. I hope work went well for you, Ozzy. It's like the back rooms before they got popular back here. Okay, so that's where we landed, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I see. Can we kind of jump? Oh! We can, but not into that pit.
Thank you Osich1 for subscribing for 14
The
months.
experiment is nearing its conclusion.
Osok1 just
The Enrichment
resubscribed
Center
for
is
14
required
months.
to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Hey Ozzy, thank you so much. Subscribing at tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Thank you. And for the foreseeable future, you will get an extra day because I will be streaming from now on. Hold on, tentacle in the way. Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's good to have you. Thank you. And you've been subscribed for 14 months. That's a long, long time. I like Yala's idea. Got some mixed veg and a dorado. Throw everything in an oven dish with some herbs and spices and go sit down for 40 minutes. Well, yeah, that's my kind of cooking. It's nice and simple, but you still get something tasty. Oh, wait, actually. Is that gonna work there? Might do. I missed the jump. There.
The experiment
I know,
is
stop
nearing
it.
its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
This is the main criticism I have about the game. It does... I get why, but it is a bit... Don't repeat the dialogue, because then if I've died multiple times... I'm kind of... I don't want to keep hearing it. There we go. It's a small issue, but it's an issue. I love this game, even it made me feel stupid at times. Yeah, I can see that. It's been going okay, because what am I? I'm on 18 of 19, which I assume is only the first set of puzzles. It's been good fun. It's been more fun than I expected. Because I have to admit, as somebody who isn't a huge fan of puzzle games, I was a little bit unsure how this would go. But, you know, the poll said to play it, so I figured we'll see how it goes. But I have enjoyed it. Speedrunner first try. I have no idea how. Total fluke, I think. I'm gonna get over there. Momentum. Hey! Oh, we got a timer. Oh no! This ain't gonna be fun. This is a lot. Yeah, I bet the speedruns are crazy. Okay. Been so long since I played this. See, this is the first time, and I've owned it, I think, well, since the Orange Box days. Going well. Enjoy your shower and your dinner, Ozzy. Hope you got something good lined up. Yeah. Just gonna see where this goes. Can we? I'm trying to think, can we kind of line it up so it takes something out? No. Okay. Okay. Don't think it's gonna line up properly. Do a quick look. Yeah. I know, I'm just checking. I'm working out how to get you killed. No offense. I appreciate you guys are just doing your job, but also you need to die. Okay. I'm still there, but yeah, ignore me. Don't mind me. Stop it! What happens if I just go crazy? Okay. Just wanted to see if I could kind of... I don't know. Okay, chat. I think we're going to go the coward's route. And the coward's route is known as it's going to become next Friday's problem. Has it been good fun? I was going to say, can I see how far I progressed? No, I can't. But I know I progressed... This is the 18th puzzle. So this has gone better than I thought it would. Because honestly, it's not my kind of usual game. It's gone well. But yeah, I think, yeah, strategic retreat. And then I'm going to have a good think about this puzzle for a little bit. And then we're going to come back afresh. Kind of reminding me of when I used to play Professor Layton games. Weirdly, you'd get stuck on a puzzle and then you'd go, screw this game. And then you'd come back a week later and you'd go, oh, of course. It's so obvious. This is what I do. So we're going to make a strategic retreat. And it has been a lovely, lovely stream. Like I said at the start, I wasn't sure how it was going to work out because... A, I've never played this game before, so that's always a little bit scary, particularly when you're streaming. B, did I mention I've never played this game? I didn't know how well Portal would do on Twitch, because it is old. Not just regular old. Old. Yeah, there are people on Twitch that are adults and they're younger than this game. And then also, we're streaming on a whole new day, which we will be from now on, streaming on a Friday. As well as for Monday and the Thursday and the Saturday. But I didn't know how that was going to go. Basically, I was very, very worried that I'd be streaming to 2 people if I was lucky. I'd end up rage quitting the game. I'd end up hating everything, and I'd kind of quit the stream really early and go, oh, I hate everything. And instead, the reverse has happened. I've enjoyed the game. There's been people in chat. We've all had a lovely chat. And it's been good. But yeah, this was like a good moment for a strategic retreat. And yeah, let your brain work it out during some downtime. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's my thinking. That is my hope. And thank you, Bye Becky. Thank you, everyone. We're going to find somebody to raid over to in a moment. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think it's 10:30 AM UK time, so half an hour later than this stream started. Give me a little bit of a Saturday morning. We're going to go back to Stardew. I haven't played any Stardew in about a week. So it's going to be good to go back to it, figure out some new plans. Probably socialise a bit. We should probably socialise a bit in Stardew. But thank you all. We have some thanks. I mean, ultimately everyone deserves thanks. But thank you, James, for the bits, and Gloel and Ozzy for the resub. You are all wonderful people. Thank you, Measure. Thank you, Gloel, and Hannah, and BioBecky, and Sai, and Ozzy. And I won't call anyone else out because there might be people lurking. But let's get some raid messages up. That one, first one is for subscribers. Second one is for followers. Also, if you're not already part of the Discord, please join. By the way, Arcade, I'm so excited for your kitten. If you're still around, that sounds the best. Let's see who we can raid over to. As always, we try and raid over to people we haven't raided over to recently. Don't normally stream on a Friday, so we might have a bit more variety as to who we can head over to. Who should we say hi to? There are a lot of good people about. Who have we not raided in a hot minute? What about... I think we raided them really. Okay. What about if we head over to... Dramatic drum roll. While I double check, I want to be certain. Let's head over to Bloody Drongo. Bloody Drongo is a lovely, lovely person, a valued friend, and we never go right over to him because usually I stream on the days he isn't streaming. So this is a good opportunity to head over to Drongo and say hi. He is playing RimWorld. He plays a lot of RimWorld, plays a lot of a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, he is an incredibly kind community, which a lot of you are already parts of. But yeah, let's head over to him, and I will see you all very soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, because from now on we're going to have a nice little run of Thursday, Friday, Saturday streams, and then Monday, because it's a nice way to start the week. We're going to be doing Stardew tomorrow. Come back to Portal next Friday, afresh, with a brain that works and everything. But yeah, take care all, and have a good one.